campaign. Am I right or am I right?
I think the smart money is on Pete Buttigieg announcing for president on April 14th. Yeah, he's certainly been dropping all of the hints that seems to be. And he's been exciting people all over the country. I was at South by Southwest just about a month ago when he did the CNN town hall. And once he was done with that, that was what people in Austin were talking about. It was
and everyone was Googling, how do I pronounce?
Right. Buttigieg.
Yeah. So he's probably a long shot, but Barack Obama was a long shot in 2008. People thought that McCain was dead in the water for Republican nominee. Bill Clinton gave a lousy convention speech, 4 years before, and all of a sudden was the nominee. So we've had surprises before.
We are historically bad at predicting this. I think it's great that he's getting in. I think the idea that there is an openly LGBT man running for president could not possibly be more important. I've been excited by the stuff that I've heard from him. This is just a massive leap for him from mayor of a relatively small town to the national stage.
Total underachiever. I mean, Rhodes Scholar, veteran. I mean, gosh, what has this guy done?
I like that he's so policy focused. Now we just need to learn more about him. There are a couple concerning things that I have started to hear, but it's very early, and I want him to be able to address anything that voters need to hear about. So I'm glad that he's at the National Action Network this morning. Let's
talk about former Vice President Joe Biden, who has not jumped in, but is widely expected to. I don't know if we have the video of him. Do we have it? Can we play it?
Folks, in the coming month, I expect to be talking to you about a whole lot of issues, and I'll always be direct with you. But today I want to talk about gestures of support and encouragement that I've made to women and some men and have made them uncomfortable.
Okay. He didn't apologize.
Yeah.
What does that mean for him? Will it hurt him if he runs?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's got to take responsibility. I think that's what women are waiting to hear him do. This excuse that societal norms have changed just doesn't wash. I mean, that sort of paternal behavior towards women in a professional setting has been making women feel uncomfortable for generations. The only societal norm that has changed is that men seem to be taking us seriously when we complain about it now. So the idea that this behavior used to be okay and now it's not just really doesn't wash.
Have you seen evidence? I was talking to Harry Enton, our political analyst, yesterday about this. Any evidence in wobbling of Biden's support? Because he's been consistently at the top of the list among, but by a long shot, even above, a good 10 points above Sanders. He said, at least so far, and it's early, no.
I mean, I think at least so far, what you're gauging when you gauge those numbers is name ID, and of course he's way at the top, having been Barack Obama's very popular vice president. I worry about all of the attention that we put on candidates who are not yet even in exploratory phase. Yesterday, Kamala Harris put out a proposal to have Dreamers work in Congress. Elizabeth Warren put out a proposal to make it more easy to jail bankers who defraud us.
If we all CEOs,
right? If we had spent a day discussing those policy proposals and what those might mean for the country, I think we'd be engaged in a better, more uplifting Democratic primary than when we spend time on candidates who haven't even announced yet. So I would love to get to the policy pieces that are they're groundbreaking, they're exciting. I'd love to talk more about them.
I can't wait to ask CEOs what they think of Elizabeth Warren's policy, and we will be asking them. We appreciate you being here, Jess.
Ask CEOs and CEOs' lawyers what they think of that policy.
Exactly. I had a very tense exchange on Capitol Hill. House Democrats grilling Labor Secretary Alexander Acosta over a plea deal that he made 10 years ago as a federal prosecutor.
Hello, Mom.